Hello everyone, welcome to day one of our Tamagotchi log for the TamaGo! Yay! But before we get started, I just wanted to share with you a couple of things. First of all, here is an old pouch that I have used for Tamagotchis for a long time now. It's attached to my purse currently. And I was worried about how it would fit, but it does. Not with a character, but without a character I can zip it up completely, and I was relieved to have something to carry it around in because I have a feeling this screen is going to get scratched up really quickly. Second of all, I wanted to do a comparison with my favorite color version, which is the plus color, and also a huge Tamagotchi. And guess what? The TamaGo is even larger, which just really blows my mind. Wow. Look at that. And you guys thought this was a big one. This TamaGo is massive, and it feels really unnecessarily large, other than the fact that it had to accommodate these figures, so maybe that was the only way that they could figure out a way to make it work, but it's just gigantic. Check it out. The parks are the same. Isn't that cute? Anyways, so that's all I wanted to share with you guys with that. So I have Shelchi now, and that's a teenager. I had a Nakochi, which is a little mushroom girl, which is actually the same baby that you can get on the plus color, so that's another similarity. But anyways, so now we have a Shelchi, and she reminds me of Stewie Griffin from Family Guy. Just this like little bald baby with 3 hairs on his head. But when you get a closer look, she actually looks like a shell. And I think she's a lot cuter in her close-up. Let's go ahead and check out the stats real quick. This is a 2-year-old now, Gen 1, 22 pounds. Our training and friendship is really high. I've been spending a lot of time with this little TamaGo. We have connected to 6 character things. And then we have 1,400 Gotchi points. Oh wait, is that 14,000? Wow, really? I've earned that much? Oh my gosh, we need to spend some money. Anyways, this is the little figure that the TamaGo came with. And because it's the one that it came with, there's only one game on it. Oops. But it's actually a really fun game, and I quite like it. Let me go ahead and zoom in. I'm trying to figure out the best lighting for this. Actually, direct sunlight seems to be really great. Sometimes when you have a light source coming from at an angle, the pixels cast a shadow and it makes the pixels really hard to distinguish. Anyways, this is a fun game. It gets exponentially more difficult as it progresses. You get all these little baskets. These look like baby cheese to me. Am I like tossing little babies in baskets? The game is called Cradles, so maybe? Timing is everything, and I'm not doing the greatest job right now. So I just wanted to give you guys a glimpse. And I ran out of time, and it looks like the attention icon has lit up, so I'm wondering what she needs. But the thing that I do like about these games is that they are challenging, and they are very interactive, and you really have to like pay attention to what you're doing. And I definitely appreciate that. And it looks like she wants some praise. So I thought it would be fun to spend some money since we have so much. And one of the things I'd like to do is try a new TamaGo figure with you guys. I'll go ahead and pop this little Kuchi Pachi off. And I would like to try Memechi for today. Memechi, not Mamechi. There she is. Cutie. So here is Memechi. I have not plugged her in yet, so this is all new to me. Here we go. Let's see what she has. A game. That's interesting. Just a game. I feel like something is bugged. I bet you... I feel like this is bugged. Yeah. Okay, this has happened before. It's really weird, and it seems to only happen after I use this default character. But last time I put a different TamaGo figure on top after using this character here. I had this really weird glitch. I've never seen glitches before in Tamagotchis, so that really surprised me. But there was like a trail of her, so every movement she made was like maintained on the screen. And so there's just like this whole entire trail of her moving across the screen. And then the game, only one game appeared, only one option, and the game was like patchwork puzzle. And then when I took it out and restarted the figure, all of a sudden there was like 2 games and a shop, and neither of those games were patchwork, the patchwork game, which was really weird. So let's see if we can get this to work properly. There we go. Now it worked because there's a new item, or lack thereof. I'm surprised. What happened to the bunny rabbit? Hopefully it won't glitch. Okay, there we go. So we have 3 options now. And I'm curious to see if one of the games is what we just saw. I think that said coin catch. Oh. Oh, it's still buggy. Look, it's not even letting me select the game. Oh, now it's frozen. It's so weird. That only happens after I use the default character. Okay, there we go. Now it's functioning properly because there's a wardrobe. Yay! Okay, that makes more sense. I think everything's going to work out. Let's see what game we have. Or games. I'm assuming there will be 2 games. Look at the cute little train. And a little swirl on the building. Little Mimechi hair swirl. And then of course we'll see Mimechi. And she walks really funny. Still that adorable expression I love so much. So it looks like there are 2 games. Neither are the coin catch, so I don't know what those weird games that come up when this thing bugs out. But let's see what Hit a Note is like. Oh, I have a feeling this is going to be tricky. Ah, I don't know how to select it. Oh no. Okay, I just wanted to get a glimpse. I don't want to take up too much time on this video, so I'll play around with that later. Oh, this is fun. I'm assuming you just have to line them up properly. Oh, how do you move it? Oh my gosh. Maybe it's bugged out. That could be a possibility. Let's just try that one more time. Oh, okay, you have to use... That's weird. Okay, you have to use 2 buttons at the same time? Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't realize that wasn't lined up properly. Anyways, okay, those are the games. At least I got some points out of that. And then another thing that I do appreciate when you're connected to a TamaGo figure and you're playing the games, it just keeps taking you back to those games, the game center in that figure, rather than like kick you out and then you have to go through like the whole list and select it like this and so on and so forth, which happens in the mix when you go to a destination and you play a game. And that really bothered me because as soon as you finish the game, it kicked you out, so you'd have to go through the icons, and then you'd have to go down the lists, and then you'd have to find the destination, and you'd have to travel there and select the game again. And to me, it just made those games almost pointless because it just took too much time to get to them. Especially if they were like a little bit challenging and you knew that you couldn't do necessarily 100% every time. Okay, Parka! Oh, we have outfits! Yay, that's so cute! Oh, she might not be able to wear any of those things because she's still a teenager, but let's just buy this parka. We have the money. So what will happen is now that I have that item, and also the items in these little TamaGo figures reset, I noticed. So I bet if I unplug this figure and plugged it back in, I have a chance of getting different items in her little store. But I'm going to go back anyways because we want to access the wardrobe, which is now in our living room. I think that's a really cute feature. So you go to the item, and then she opens up her wardrobe, and there we have the parka. And it looks like she will put it on or play with it after all. Alright, so looks like she just looked at it. I wonder if when she's an adult she'll play with it differently. But anyways, I think that's all that I wanted to share with you guys today for this log. There's so much to cover since we have a new Tamagotchi. But it's been a lot of fun to run. I like this one so far, but it's really early for me to tell. So I'll have to do like a thoughts review kind of thing, at least after I'm on my second generation. So anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow.